Hi, how are you? Y'all think about joining the service? If y'all think about joining the service, there's a few things you need. One, when you go into the service, you're going to need to impress your commanding officer. Your commanding officer is going to know you by only a few things. A few things when you come into the service. One, he's going to know what your face looks like. You got a pretty face, ugly face, I don't care. That's one thing he's going to see when you walk in the door, your face. The other thing he's going to know before you ever get there is your Asvab test score. So the biggest favor you can do to yourself and your country and your mother and father at home is to study for this Asvab test. Because when you arrive and that commanding officer sees your ugly face and you got a test score of 68, trust me, you're going to be doing latrine duty all your life. You don't want to be stuck in the latrine or the kitchen washing dishes. You better study this here test. Now this here material that I have here gives you all kinds of checklists what you can go and see what things that you're going to need to study to give yourself a good Asvab test score. This way, you show up at the Army, the Marine Corps, the Air Force, the Navy. You want the Navy? You got a test score of 91 because you studied this material. I don't care if you got an ugly face or a pretty face. He's going to look favorably upon you because you got a high test score. You are not going to be running latrine duty. You're not going to be running in the kitchen. You're going to be one of his best friends. Instead of running 5 miles, you're going to run 3 miles. And all the other people with the ugly face and the bad test score is going to be running 10 miles. They're going to be running till their face falls to the ugly butt. They're going to be faceless with an ugly butt. I don't care, you're a pretty boy with a test score of 68 or 67, you're going to be running 10 miles. And your pretty face is going to end up on your butt. And you're going to be faceless with a pretty butt. But you're going to be running because you got no brain. And your commanding officer, the most important part of this here venture, of you going into the service in the first place, is to serve your country with as much brain and much talent as you can. So you need to get this test material. I promise you, you get this test material, you study this test material, and you go in for that Asvab test, you're going to get a good score. You sit down for hours and hours and hours and go through these checklists and find out all the information in this material, find out a little bit more material. You put down that alcohol, you put down that thing you're smoking, and take that test and get a good test score. That is the biggest favor you can do for yourself. That is the biggest favor you can do for your commanding officer. So, right below, you will see where you can find this test score information. I suggest you order this test score information and you'll study to impress your commanding officer and do yourself a favor. He will look favorably upon you and you will be a good soldier. Thank you very much. Good luck.